What's going on, kids? Today we are out vlogging on my 2010 Ducati Monster 1100. I got that tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye, or whatever Coolio said in '94. Yeah, I love this motorcycle, let me tell you. The Ducati Monster, in my opinion, is one of the greatest motorcycles ever made. It single-handedly saved Ducati as a brand, and it is the Swiss fucking army knife of a motorcycle. I cannot describe to you how much superior it is to every other motorcycle, at least anything Japanese. I love Japanese motorcycles, don't get me wrong, I truly do. I think they're beautiful. I love the early 90s Japanese sport bikes. I want all of them. I want every fucking 90s Solo Cup paint theme, Yamaha FZR, and all of them. I love all of it. I want a collection of all of them someday. But for me at this time, man, an Italian V-twin right here, it doesn't get any better than this. You get on this bike here, look at this, 4,000 third, just boom. Boom. There's 90. There's 100. I mean, it is just so torquey. And it has such mid-range in it and so much bite. You know, even like down low, you just get on it and it just pulls. You don't have to wind it up like a Japanese bike. It just pulls. Down low, mid-range. Up top, she kind of falls off a little bit. Right next to red line, but if you know how to shift it, you can stay right in the power band. And it's just so fucking good. Got old St. Nick on the Thruxton over there. I just put a new battery in it today, so we're out here driving it. I'm trying to get that battery that's probably been sitting on a shelf for a year, get some juice in it. And she loves that bike so much. But we're just out here cruising, baby. It's a wonderful night. I got my new Air Flight jacket on. Cole put some American flag patches the wrong way around on it, so I'm all flag-assed. And it's like air conditioning out right now. Other than the swampy smell of Lee Summit, I mean, it's great out. Lee Summit. Everybody makes fun of Independence, but at least it doesn't smell like a lake. Like a dingy lake. These Ducati Monsters, in my opinion, are the best bang for the buck that you can get. You know, you can get these things for like $5-6 grand. I mean, there's no better way to spend your money. You know, I mean, like that with insurance, I think one of my Monsters is like $11 a month on insurance. I mean, come on. Come on. And the payment, you know, if you were financing that, your payment would be like 180 bucks a month, maybe, with a 12% interest rate or some ridiculous interest rate. That's a phone bill for some people. You can go out here and have this much fun. I got a bonus at work one day that bought this. It was so crazy. This motorcycle was listed on Marketplace through a Kawasaki dealership that was just looking to liquidate this thing. They had it at like a ridiculously low price. And it didn't have that many miles on it. It was in great shape. Very clean motorcycle. And I called them that day and they said that, yeah, it was just some guy traded in for a KLR 650. I mean, somebody must have put a drill in that guy's brain and stirred his shit around before he made that decision. But yeah, gave up a Monster 1100, a super rare base model with the black frame. Most of them came with colored frames and looked atrocious, and this baby is just black and silver and sleek. And yeah, God bless him for that, because I was able to pick it up. And I had a job out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. I know I've riffed this on other blogs before, but I took my service van, went in there and laid some cash on the table for them, and they helped me load it into the back of my service van, and I drove like 4 hours home and brought her home. And I've done a little bit of maintenance to her since then. I've done belts, done valves. I have also changed the oil. I like that 300V Motul race oil in these air-cooled engines, especially on something like this where I'm bombing this thing around. She gets her shit kicked in. But these things are the most reliable bikes that Ducati ever made. These old 2-valve monsters. What do we got here? A DWE checkpoint, I wonder. Don't know what that was about. God bless him. God bless him. But yeah, as I was yapping, the Monster is just the greatest thing since sliced bread. This thing honestly rides, it's very cushy, it's not super stiff. The only thing that sucks is it's a dry clutch. Anything in this era that's over 1,000 cc's in these Ducatis is a dry clutch, and it's really hard to modulate. You really got to get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's nothing, but man, starting out, whew, it's a lot. You know, my Diavel, I've got a Diavel and it's got a slipper clutch. It doesn't have quick shift up and down, but it's got this beautiful slipper clutch, and you can just sit there and just bam, rev match, and it's like glass. This thing is a little clunkier trying to rev match. But yeah, this is one hell of a bike. So much torque. Let's see here. There we go. Man, oh man. Just torque everywhere. This is a Route 7 here. Yeah, we'll take this. You can feel that clutch. You can just feel that on-off switch. You can see it in the video. Just whoop, you get right up on that threshold, and then you just dump it and throttle it out. Do not slip this clutch at all. It is an on-off light switch. Oh, there goes Nick. It's always sucky when you get stuck behind traffic and you really can't bomb and thrash. This road right here is truly fantastic. They just repaved it not too long ago, and it's smooth as glass. And you can just pretend to throw a knee. I don't ride this motorcycle enough, and it shows, because every time I get on it, like, I'm always like, this is the motorcycle in my head that I'm like, hey, if you need some money, just sell that one. And then I ride it and I'm like, no, you can't fucking sell this. This is great. Are you kidding me? And that's this bike here. The seat on it's like butter. It's so soft. Your legs are in a great mid-control position, slightly back. You've got these straight across drag bars in front of you that are just fantastic. Look at that torque. Boom. Just pull you right into the bumper of that car. You don't got to wind it up like a wind-up toy. You know, Nick and I were talking today. Everybody loves the Panny. They love that V4S Panigale, and you know, I ride that bike the least. It is the most miserable. I like looking at it. I honestly just want it in my living room. I don't like riding it. All my friends are obsessed with it. All my friends love taking turns riding that motorcycle and enjoying the thrills of it. I mean, my friends have put more miles on it than I have, honestly. But it's just miserable. It's so hot. It's so uncomfortable. The seat's hard as a rock and suede, so you just stick to it after about 30 minutes. You know, but just ungodly, unholy amounts of power in that bike. I mean, just wow. But, you know, it comes at a cost. The heat. I think I really need to look for an S1K and just jump on the bandwagon of everybody else. If I could find a nice, clean, all-black S1K, A guy locally here has got a pretty cool one that I've always kind of liked, and I'm just waiting for the prices to come down enough on them and pick one up. I'll pick up a marketplace one for a good deal. I don't even give a shit about its history as long as it runs good. I don't care if you did 180 on it every single night on the way home from work. Just have one. It's like an everyday super bike, the S1K. But these monsters, on the other hand, they're not hot like that. They're not miserable. You could ride this bike all night long on a nice cool night like this, and you're good. You're not gonna cook. I've got my Tracer air flight jacket on right now, and the breeze through here, oh man, it feels amazing. And it was a 90-degree day today. But that sun goes down, and I wish I could get past Mr. Fusion. Really knee down on some of these roads for you. Get some good, interesting vlog material. This baby's got Diablo Rosso 4s on her, and oh my god, I weigh some tires. Look at that. 105 miles an hour. Or whatever Reese Bobby said in Talladega Nights. Left old Nick in the back there. They wait on that old girl. There's that on-off switch clutch. It's crazy. There's a Raptor R right there. I can smell E85 out of it. God, that's a bad bitch. We are back to vlogging, kids. Let's pray to God we don't hit a fucking deer, and we're gonna thrash. I got those Diablo Rossos hot. We got a full tank of gas. And I got my high beam on, baby. Look at old Nick there. Lean, baby. Get that head down. Look at these curves. God, this is a good fucking road. Overtake. Alright. Let old daddy in here. Ooh, yeah. Get on the side of that fucking tire. There's the thrash. That's what they pay to see. Now here's where the state fucking trooper is like just taking a nap here in the corner and gets me for 100 and like a 35. It's my luck. I wish you guys could see through my visor right now instead of this DJI. I can't see anything. There we go. God, this monster is fun. This is just a thrash bike. There's old St. Nick back there. It's just marginally faster than that 1200R. That 1200R is she's just a little bit heavier of a girl. Makes the same power, but just a little bit heavier of a bike. But with that weight comes stability on that R that you don't get with this monster. This monster is kind of twitchy. Very nimble. Man, this is what it's all about here. Ice cold air out here. at me, baby. Bark at me. All right, kids. I think I'm gonna call it a night and call it a vlog. I'm gonna edit that together. And yeah, sweet dreams to you kids. We'll see when I get this uploaded. It'll be a late upload. Bye-bye.